Over 255,000 people die a year to sudden cardiac arrest. And for our children, with doctors only doing, just a basic physical, they're not thinking about checking and looking further into their heart condition, and that's what's so important. One student dies every 1 to 3 days in the United States from an undetected heart condition. Jake went through every sport and school physical, was a vibrant, healthy young man. Was hardly ever sick from school. He never missed school due to any illnesses. And one day he was here running a play on the practice field and he went into sudden cardiac arrest. It wasn't on my radar. I thought I had a perfectly healthy son. Didn't even think about a heart condition, and he passed every physical. I thought, oh, he's healthy, he's good to go. And then one day he doesn't come home. After Jake, we found out Courtney had the same condition and she was an athlete all the way through school. Found out then I had an electrical issue after losing my son. So, at that time I was in my mid-40s and I never knew I had anything that could have caused me to go into sudden cardiac arrest. The cardiologist told both Courtney and myself that Jake saved our lives. We became a nonprofit just a few months after losing my son, Jake. We knew that we needed to do something as a family so this was not happening to other children. So what we started to do was going into the schools and do heart screenings. We're trying to be proactive. We're trying to save a life. And when we're doing these screenings, we have saved lives. It's so important that we have that knowledge, and when we do the screenings, the parents will know that knowledge and can go from there. Educating our kids on that as well, like if you're not feeling well, tell somebody. If your heart's racing, you feel dizzy, tell somebody. And then as parents, we really need to listen. There's doctors that might say, well, if they don't have a sign or symptom, well, my son never had a sign or symptom and he's not here anymore. So I think it's really important that we do that. I think with what happened with Damar Hamlin on a national level, that was huge because I think everybody saw, wow, his story would have ended possibly different if there was not an AED and the personnel on duty to get in there quickly and save his life. So I think everyone was like, wow, they need to start thinking, is my child safe at school? We are signing Senate Bill 369, Jake's Law. So I'm really excited about that. It's been a couple years in the works, and finally I walked out of the State House at 1 a.m. on the final day of all the bills that were supposed to be finished, and we'll have Jake's Law on the books starting July 1st. It's having an AED with a goal of 3 minutes, having it within that amount of time at all athletic events and practices. And the most important thing is having a plan to where everyone knows what to do when someone goes into sudden cardiac arrest, whether it's a coach, an athlete, a fan, a cheerleader, a band member, they know what to do. We're doing it at the younger levels. All kids then will know what an AED is. They'll know what to do if someone goes into sudden cardiac arrest, and then they can take that plan or what they've learned, they can take it to their workforce when they graduate. So eventually we're going to get to that point where everybody knows what an AED is and how important it is to be prepared. I'm relieved because now kids in the state of Indiana on the athletic fields and practices will be better protected. This community has been amazing from day one. When they filled the stadium at Jake's Celebration of Life and the fact that they painted the 26-yard line orange for Jake and the flag, sometimes there's no words that can really show my appreciation for the support. It's been amazing and very helpful too. I don't think maybe people realize how helpful that is for me, knowing that I have the support that I do. Jake, he touched a lot of people in his years here. He was a kind, funny, just all-around great kid, and so people remember that. People remember how he made them feel, so I think that's a big part of the support that we received because he just was a really good boy.